Hey, this is Brett. I'm just going to run down how to record a podcast on our Tascam recording unit. So first thing, you plug in your mics. Sorry for my gross hairy arms in the camera. Mic 1, always put a windscreen on the mics. And I got a splitter here in case you wanted to do a 3-person podcast. And you put your mics there, and there's no mic right now, but you put it there. So here is the Tascam unit. To turn it on, you hold down the home button. So before you start recording, just make sure the settings are correct. So you're going to push record mode, stereo, external. That's what you want. External means that it's listening to these mics and not these mics. Those are internal. If you want to use internal mics, you set it to internal. And that would be good if you didn't have any external mics and just wanted to pick up the whole room. But anyway, for most of our purposes, you want external. External in 1, 2. Press home again to go back to square one. Now make sure that this is set to mic. It should always be set to mic, but just make sure this is set to mic. It's in the middle. Now you press record once. This isn't recording yet. This is armed to record, and this is where you will check the mic levels. So speak right in the mic. Check the level, yell a couple times, see how hot it gets. Basically what you're looking for is this triangle right here. That's kind of the sweet spot. You don't want to go much hotter than that. You don't want to ever get to the very edge on the right. If it goes under, that's fine. You just don't want it to go so far under. So right now I'm speaking in the mic and it's going to a nice spot there. If it seems too loud or too quiet, turn it over and use these buttons to adjust. So it seems about right. Check both mics, check all mics, make sure it's good, and then don't worry about it. You're good to go. Okay, now to begin recording, you just press this again and it turns solid red and you're recording. And you can see the battery meter, and below that there's a time that is counting down. That's how much storage you have left. So there's like 3 hours left. If you run out of that, you gotta offload some of the files that are on this thing, which I'll show you how to do in a minute. So let's say you're recording and you want to just pause the recording for a bit. You want to take a break or something. You can just press record again. It starts blinking. It's not recording right now. It's just paused. To pick it back up where you left off, you press it again. To stop the podcast entirely, just press stop. And then you're done. That's pretty much all there is to it. And then you send the files to me, and I'll show you how to do that right now. Oh, before I get to that, let me just show you. To take these out, make sure you press this tab in. Don't just try to brute force them out, because that'll damage it. Push that tab in, and then you can pull the mic cables out. And there you go. And to turn this thing off, you just hold down the home button just the way you turn it on. Okay, I'm at the computer. I'm ready to download the files off of this thing. Here is the power cable that it comes with, if you so choose to use. But look at this. You unplug that, it's a USB cable. So, trying to do this as I'm holding the camera. So take your USB cable, plug it in. Plug it into your computer. Go to your Finder. Oh wait, before that, look, it'll ask you USB select, bus power or storage. You want storage. So use that to go down, click enter, storage. Now USB connected. So if you look on your computer, Wolf Pup, that's what it's called. And for some reason it saves all the files in music. It's a music folder. Open up music, there are all the files and they'll be named something generic like that. And you should be able to see the date they were created. That might help identify them, or you can listen to them with the space bar. So yeah, take these files, move them somewhere. You can send them to me with Dropbox or a website like WeTransfer.com, and when you're done with them, you're sure they live somewhere else, just delete them from the Tascam to keep it clean and tidy for the next person. Before you unplug it, always press eject. Otherwise you might damage something. So before you unplug it, press eject. And let's see, what else? A couple other tips. Speak right in the mic. Don't hold it down like that. Keep it close. You don't have to be kissing it, but you can just keep it a few inches back. Use the Velcro ties. It's always nice to keep cables organized. Put everything back into this backpack. Batteries are back here. Make sure they're fresh. In the backpack is a recharger with some batteries. And that's pretty much it. Have fun.